I remember clearly, it was the time of Christmas, 25th of December. 2 to 3 days prior to that, hey guys, I hope you all are doing really, really well for yourselves. Today, we'll be talking about how I was able to meet the OG, the legendary, the self made billionaire, the founder of Zerodha, True Beacon, Gruhas Technologies, the one, the only Nikhil Kamath. Since the time I have known about Nikhil Kamath, which is very, very, very long back. Like even before COVID, I knew these brothers, the Nitin Kamath and the Nikhil Kamath. Oh my God, both billionaires, and I was really fascinated by these two brothers who had nothing like a family legacy or some educational pedigree of MBA, whatever, IIMs, Harvard, nothing of that sort. Two gentlemen came from the ground. Their father works in a bank. Both built billions of dollars. This is the kind of value that they have created. Huge, huge, huge respect to both of the brothers. I've watched each and every interview of theirs, and I'm not kidding when I'm saying this. Every interview that was dropped, I used to daily go and type Nikhil Kamath, Nitin Kamath interview. Whatever interview, podcasts, or Twitter, they used to post, and LinkedIn, they used to post. And I used to follow them like what do you call a subject. Somewhere I was drawn more towards Nikhil. 16 years, left school, college, went into trading. From 16 years is what, 35, 36 now? 20 years of trading continuously. That is what he has led to making such a big empire. And I used to love how he used to speak, the calmness that he had, the he used, let me be very straight. He used to speak facts. He used to speak what is the truth, not using any terminologies, jargons, or some other things to confuse people. He was always about speaking his mind straight. And somewhere I feel I had a deeper connect with Nikhil. I don't know why. So I was searching after my realization in college that what are the opportunities that I can look forward to. And before 2 or 3 years, Nikhil Kamath has opened his own hedge fund named True Beacon. Then I started writing mails to them, to the True Beacon team, to Nikhil as well, personally, and to the investment team of True Beacon that, hey, I'm Omkar and I am pursuing BBA from Christ University. I have a specialization in finance. I do a bit of trading. I know about markets. These are my skills. These are my strengths. This is why I should join you. This is what the value that you are going to get. This is what the value that I'll get joining True Beacon. So these are the many things that I wrote in that and mail. And that mail was captivating enough. It was well thought through. I put my 100% in that process. I am extremely confident of that. If not 100, 110%. Every day I used to tweak or change something in that mail. I started putting mails. 1 day, no reply. 2 day, no reply. 3 day, no reply. 5 days, no reply. 10 days, no reply. 15 days, no reply. I was like, what? Like, do you guys not check your emails? After 15 days, I continued. 25 days. After 1 month, the evening that I messaged him, next day morning, I opened my mails just to mail again. There is no expectation of I'll receive something because it's been so long. I opened my mail, I opened the inbox, and I saw that Nikhil Kamath has replied to my mail. I was like, oh, let's go. Oh my God, I cannot tell you how I felt that day. I come from a very small town called Jagdalpur in a state called Chhattisgarh. For me, it was such a big achievement. that the guy who I admired the most, who look up to most, and who I respected the most for whatever he has done in his life, he replied to my mail. And I felt very, very, very grateful to God and extremely lucky you did this. You're thinking about this, you are trying so hard from the last 1 month in order to get a reply from him, and you finally get. I felt happy. Like, let me be very not pompous about myself, but it takes a huge amount of skill and time and degrees and efforts to first of all get into a hedge fund. It is extremely, extremely hard. Now, coming to the real part of the story. Now I am inside True Beacon and I am enjoying my time over there. One sudden day, I remember clearly, it was the time of Christmas, 25th of December. 2 to 3 days prior to that, they were supposed to shoot something of the PR sort of things or for their content engine or for posting it on Instagram and LinkedIn. They kind of did a setup where everybody will wear Merry Christmas caps. Everybody will wear that cap. We'll be standing on the terrace, and True Beacon's board is on the main front of the building. So the people would be seeing that. A drone was there. A drone was flying high in order to capture the whole building, the people, the employees of True Beacon, and wearing a Christmas cap. So we'll just have a quick picture, and then you can get back to your places. So that was the instruction. Like, okay, cool, man. What's the big point about that? We are going up. I suddenly saw everybody's attention drifting. Everybody's like feeling something. Everybody was seeing towards one particular direction. I don't know why. And that excitement and that gasp of, oh, something very unique is about to happen, and everybody was anticipating something like that. We climbed up, we went into the terrace, we were standing, I was wearing my cap. The man, Nikhil Kamath, walks in front of all of us from that terrace. He comes up, and I was standing there looking at him. It's like, oh my God. Is this the man that I was admiring so much, loving so much? Hey, you should treat him like some ultra human. That man, that aura, that name, that I was not able to believe it. I kept on seeing him. If he might have seen me, he might have freaked out. Like, how am I watching him? I'm standing with the most elitist of the people that India could offer. And in front of me, a billionaire running so many companies, such a success. Everybody in the country might know him. Taking his cap and he's wearing and he's standing. I was like, oh my God, what just happened? Is he standing just right in front of me? My hands and legs were shivering. It was not because I was feeling something odd. It came from a deep place of respect and the admiration that I had for him from 5-6 years at Nikhil Kamath. I used to look up to him so much that at some point of time I had my desktop's image as his pictures. Then came the moment of my life. The CEO, he said there are few new joinees in the company. So every time he comes, like once a month or twice a month, he visits Rubicon and spends some time there. So this was time he was coming after a long time, after 1 month or so. So the HR or the CEO said there are few new joinees in the company. So like greet to them or meet to them, something like that. I go, oh my God, even I have joined new. Do I get a chance to meet him? Yes. Then they called us. I went there. Nikhil is standing here. I am standing here. Such close. And then that man is bringing forward his hand to shake hands with me. Oh my God. Then we had a firm handshake. I've admired you all my life. I could not tell you more. It's like kind of, please don't do it here, man. It's like, I know. I can see it in your eyes, but please, let's not create a scene here. We'll talk separately or something like that. So just yeah, which department do you work in? So I said the fund accounting is the department I work in currently, and it's been 2 months that I'm working here. And in my eyes, you could see that I was such a big fan of him. And I saw a smile at his face, looking at me and looking at that handshake means the world to me. It is a very big deal for me. Let me clarify this with you. It's not like I'm going into some event or going into some conference or randomly meeting him at some road or some spot or some cafe in Bangalore and shaking hands. I told you the entire journey from start to end in order for you to understand that I earned my place. I earned that place of meeting Nikhil Kamath as his subordinate, as his employee, as his asset that is working in his organization. I made up my way till there in order for us to meet like that. And that was an extremely special one. And this is how I met him. I had a picture with him. I'll just paste it over here somewhere. And the camera quality was really bad, hence the picture quality is bad. But that red cap guy is me, and Nikhil Kamath is standing right in front of me. We are giggling or laughing about some event that happened over there. He was in this close proximity to me. And let me tell you this. He's so humble. And he was talking to us. He was giggling with us. One more moment that happened in that time was one more new joinee was there alongside with me. He joined 1 month back or so. So we 2-3 guys were meeting him. Everybody shook their hands and things. So one of the guys coincidentally was in the same school as Nikhil Kamath in Bangalore itself. So he told him that, hey Nikhil, like we belong to the same school. You know what did he say? He said, that means we both suck. Oh my God. Like that man is like so jovial, trying to create a happy environment. Is so humble, man. It's so hard to be humble after achieving so much. Aura will not make you feel small. He'll feel we are one. It's like we are together in this. So that's what I loved about him. And people generally say this, that you should not meet your idols in person, because that might lead you to bring down their image in front of your eyes, because you have imagined so much about them. You're like, oh my God, Nikhil Kamath, he's like a god, figure, he's a billionaire, he's what all tags, self-made man, richest Indian, richest youngster, richest whatever tags you can give him. Because he's like a normal human being like you, and anybody knows that. But that imagination is so vast and wild that you sometimes believe that they are supernatural human beings. But that's not the case. He's a simple man wearing a t-shirt, standing right in front of me. So that is why people suggest you that never meet your idols, because you'll not appreciate them so much after meeting them. But let me tell you this, I had the opposite experience. After I met him, my respect for him increased multifold. My admiration for him increased multifold. Best part about this is, he does not take him very seriously. Also, many of the podcasts he'll say that everything is luck given, everything is right place, right time, right people. So in order to get that triangle right, many things have to go right. And it's not in your control sometimes, many a times. But he also credits his success to many other factors, which is not in control of him, which I like about him the most. Other people say, oh, I did it on my own, 100% I did it. This is this thing. But no, bro, you are very small in front of the picture that the world is shaping, the universe is shaping up for you. So credit to that. It's not always about your doings or not doings. So Nikhil does that very well. He's not taking his life very seriously. He's enjoying his life. He's living his life peacefully. He's not worried about those tags. He has donated all his wealth. And then we come down, we sit, we'll have a town hall kind of a setup. Nikhil was sitting right in front of me, right in front of me. And the CEO was talking about something. Then Nikhil also spoke to us very kindly. This and all happened, and then he had his time. After half an hour, after the meeting and after the picture, he went out to his mansion in Kingfisher Tower. I sent that picture to my friends. They were amazed. They were amazed. They're like, the best day of your life, man. You met the Nikhil Kamath. I'll share you the screenshot here. One of my friends sent me. This is how we felt. This is how important he is. This is how important this incident or this event in my life is. So the learning, I would say, from this is, number one, persistence. If I would have stopped sending the Nikhil or the HR or the investment team mails at 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, or maybe 29th day, I would not have received the mail at the 30th day. So persistence, every good things take time in order to shape up. So persistence is number one. Number two is hard work increases the surface area of your luck. So the more harder you work, the chances of you getting lucky is higher. Let's understand with an analogy. Like you go into a dark room, okay, and your mission is to turn on the lights. Completely dark room, you do not have any phone, you do not have any external source of light. You just have to push the buttons in the entire wall and try to switch up the light. So it's like the more harder you work, means the more times you press the button in the walls anywhere, the more chances of you succeeding and you getting luckier in order to get that button right. So the person who went inside the room and he does only 10 times and says, oh, I'm not able to get the light in the room, man, and he comes out, he lost persistence. He lost that. He did not do that hard work in order to get luckier. He just went and came out. Another person, he did 100 times anywhere in the wall, randomly, and one click he got 101th time, and the lights are on. This is how it works. So hard work increases the surface area of your luck. Work hard, be persistent, and the skill is very mandatory. Skill is very useful, because without skill, True Beacon would not have taken me. So all these things, if I can do it, you can also do it too. You can also meet your idols or whoever you embrace the most. So this is my entire journey of meeting Nikhil Kamath. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the entire narration of how I was able to meet him. Please like, share, comment, and put stories about this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to get more and more such updates and refreshing stories. And let's create a community where the outliers can come together, learn from each other, and together achieve the impossible. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit a like button. Thanks. See you guys soon. Tata. Bye bye.